Welcome, viewers. Hope you're all well. Actually, I take a long pause, I personally believe, to come in front of you because of the physical condition of my father. Is not able to come in front of you. His physical condition is absolutely terrible. Whatever. Viewers, when I have launched this channel, Literary Philosopher, at that particular time, I've taken a decision that in every single video, I will present a prolific literary persona, prolific creation in front of you and try to explore the philosophy. But today's video is completely different because last 3-4 days actually I contemplated on that particular word philosophy, and I discovered one special thing, that every single individual in this ever-changing eternal world is a philosopher. They possess their own philosophical appendixes. And that's why I just want to make this video. I want to share a small incident with you viewers. Actually, I personally believe that the person who comes from the sports circuit are fascinating philosopher because they are blessed by fascinating power of observation. I'm just going to share a particular incident with you which actually had taken place in a cricket stadium of our country, India. Actually, at that particular time, Mr. Saurav Ganguly was the captain of the Indian cricket team. And Australia came to India for playing, I think, 8 ODIs and a test series. ODI series and a test series. I'm talking about the ODI series. The incident actually took place at the last ODI series, at the last match of the ODI series, I personally believe. Actually, throughout the ODI series, Mr. Ganguly suffered a lot to score. But I'm just going to talk about the last match of that ODI series. People castigated Saurav Ganguly profusely. Electronics media, press media castigated him terribly. And the cricketing experts raised their voice to take the captaincy, to remove himself from his captaincy, or to take the captaincy from himself. That was the last ODI match. Mr. Ganguly came at number 3. On that particular match, he was timing the ball well, just middling the ball well. But when he came to bat, when he entered into the crease, at that particular time, when he was playing each and every single ball, his physical gesture confirmed that he was suffering a pain or agony in his hands. Which is an enigma. Which was an enigma, my dear. Why? Because the electronics media and the press media confirmed at that particular time that Ganguly was not suffering from any kinds of injury. Why he was suffering from a pain? Why he was suffering from an agony on his hand when he played each and every single ball? Cricket commentators are not able to expound the mystery, expound the enigma. At that particular time, viewers, Sunil Manohar Gavaskar was also in the commentary box. And when his turn came, at that particular time, he straight away entered into the mystery and tried to expound the mystery or the enigma. That why Saurav Ganguly, why Mr. Saurav Ganguly possessed pain on his hand when he was playing each and every single delivery. Mr. Gavaskar, the prolific batsman, former captain of India, when I personally believe that the pride of India, entered into that mystery and explored the mystery with his philosophical mind. He proclaimed, when human beings are in a crisis, at that particular time, they are guided by the instinct instead of intellect. Saurav Ganguly at that particular time was nothing but a victim of an instinct. Gavaskar mentioned that when human beings are in a terrible crisis, at that particular time, they hold on their support very tightly. They hold on to their support very tightly, my dear viewers. And according to Saurav Ganguly, bat is his biggest support. And he knew that he was in a great predicament at that particular moment. So he was holding his bat very tightly. For that reason, he was suffering from pain, he was suffering from agony. Mr. Gavaskar also proclaimed that it is not applicable, this explanation, this theory is not applicable. This explanation, I personally believe, is not applicable to sports person. In our personal life, in our professional life, this particular thing is very much applicable. When we are in a terrible crisis, when we are in a huge crisis, at that particular moment, our instinct provokes or induces us to hold on to our support very tightly. But unfortunately, all the time we are not in a position to understand that we are holding our support very tightly, but we are not able to understand the condition of our support, whether our support is ready or capable to take that much of pressure, to endure that much of pressure which we are going to put on it. It is applicable in all professions, my dear friend. Painter, when he when he senses that he is in a crisis at that particular time, painter holds on to his support very tightly, which is nothing but his painting utensils. Writer holds on to his support when he senses that he is in a crisis. This is a human instinct, my dear. Have you affronted these kinds of situations in your life? If you, then please write to me on the comment box. Share your story in the comment box. I'm eagerly waiting for you. I just want to say the one thing that why I mentioned that the sports personalities are the fascinating philosopher because they are blessed with a fascinating power of observation. And Sunil Manohar Gavaskar philosophized the human instinct on that particular match. That particular commentary, that particular incident, that explanations taught me an ample amount of lessons to my life. In my life, I don't have anyone except my mother. My mother is the biggest support of mine. When I'm in a crisis at that particular time, I hold on to my mother very tightly. But unfortunately, mother is not in a position to understand that why I'm trying to hold him tightly. She reacts because the pressure which I'm going to put on her, she's not able to carry that kind of a pressure. That is the human instinct, my dear. When we are in a crisis, at that particular time, we have a tendency, we have a tenacity to hold on to our support very tightly. Once again, I'm just asking you that have you fronted this kind of situations in your life? Because I personally believe that each and every single individual in this ever-changing eternal world possess support. And crisis is a part of our life. Please share your views, your opinions with me through the comment box. Because the one thing which I want to share, people are always talking that the pandemic actually is the biggest cause of the financial fragility. Pandemic deserted the financial sector. People at this present moment don't have money. But I personally feel that pandemic deserted more or less every human being's life. I'm a lone person, my dear. I don't have anyone with whom I can share my feeling, my emotions, and my sentiments. That's why I'm stretching. I'm stretching my helping my hand of friendship towards you. If you figure out myself as your friend, then please write to me in the comment box. I'm waiting for your comment. At the end, what can I say? Life is this much, my dear. This much. Give up hatred. Give up all kinds of ill thoughts which possess in your mind. And try to constitute peace. Peace is the most important thing. And the world at this present moment lacks peace. So try to constitute peace. Television.